to my 26-week pregnancy update. The last 2 weeks have gone very quickly and I'm not quite sure where the time has gone. So we only have 14 weeks left until due date. So let's get on with the video. So baby is now the size of a butternut squash, which is about that big. And obviously she's now measured from head to heel rather than head to rump. She weighs about 1.6 pounds, 35.6 centimetres or 14.1 inches. So baby is now beginning to practice breathing by swallowing amniotic fluid, and obviously the amniotic fluid that is swallowed will become her first poop, which is also known as meconium. But as well as that, movements will become a lot stronger as well now that your stomach is running out of room, as they put on the extra inches and extra pounds over the next 14 weeks. So movements will feel like they're a lot stronger than they used to be. It's just because obviously there's not enough room left, and as she grows bigger and your stomach shrinks. So one symptom I've had this week, I've only had two this week, in the last 2 weeks. One of them has been quite bad, and that's the insomnia. I haven't been sleeping very well. As soon as I get comfy, she moves, makes me uncomfortable, or I just can't sleep. But I've also got that extra of if Carter's up at night as well, I've got that extra to keep me up. So the insomnia has been a bit of a problem, but at the moment I'm just trying to combat it by taking naps when Carter does, so that I can at least try and get some sleep. So occasionally I'll have an hour nap during the day while he's asleep, but other times I don't. I just try and get through it and go for an early night, which is what I've been doing a lot of the time, because I will get into bed about 6-7 o'clock, and then by the time I really start to settle down to go to bed, it's about 9 o'clock, but I will still be awake by about 11-12 o'clock sometimes. So it's just trying to find that balance, and hopefully that settles down in the next week or so I can get a proper night's sleep. The other symptom I've had this week is a food aversion, and I haven't had one yet in this whole pregnancy, and I did find it quite odd. It's bacon, and it's not just the taste of bacon, it's the smell, which is really odd because I love bacon, so I haven't been able to have sort of bacon sandwiches and stuff like that. And Alex was home this week and I was meant to make bacon sandwiches one morning and I couldn't. Just the thought, the smell and the taste, I just couldn't do it. So we ended up not having them. But that has been, even when me and Carter's gone to a restaurant, or Alex and Carter, have gone to a restaurant, the idea of having bacon on my plate, the smell of it, the taste, it's not been very nice. It hasn't made me sick, which is quite nice. Compared to my last pregnancy with Carter, I had a big food aversion for curry, and it was the smell, the taste, everything, and I was vomiting every time I smelt it or tasted it, which was horrible. But it's quite nice this time that it is just a right, keep away from the bacon situation. So my last midwife appointment, they did my cholestasis bloods. They have come back as normal, I guess you can say normal. They are slightly raised to what they should be, but since my last set of bloods 8 weeks ago, they haven't risen anymore, or it was like 0.1 or something like that, so there's not an awful big difference. So at the moment my cholestasis isn't back. but they are keeping an eye on it, so my next set of bloods will be at my 32-week appointment, I believe, but on my 28-week pregnant midwife appointment she said she might retest them because she has to do a set of bloods anyway. The set of bloods that she's going to be doing at my 28-week midwife appointment will be for your iron and your antibodies, and as I'm O-RIS negative blood, I have to have an anti-D injection, so I think they're going to offer me that as well at my next appointment. I'm not quite sure. I can't remember ever having it with Carter at an appointment. I remember having it when I tripped up the stairs and fell, and they did it as a precaution, and I don't really know a lot about how it works. I know I have to have one after baby's born, but I'm not sure if I'll have one at my next appointment. I know it was discussed, but we'll have to wait and see and tell you on my 28-week update if that happens or not. So this week has been a big week for me, trying to decide what I want to do. Obviously, Alex being in the army, we are moving very, very close to the birth. We don't have an exact date yet, but I know it will be end of August, beginning of September. Obviously my due date is the 9th of September, so at the moment between me and Alex we're trying to figure out when we're moving, which is a big step, and whether we will have a baby here or where we are moving. We do know where we're moving, but that will be a separate video. When Alex gets home we're going to sit down and do a whole update on sort of army and moving and stuff like that. In a big we're discussing it at the moment, and it's a big decision whether we have baby here or where we're moving. It is so close, but obviously there are other factors. If my cholestasis returns, I'm going to be induced at 37 or 38 weeks, which means I will be here when a baby is possibly here if I get induced. If I don't get induced and I'm allowed to go to full term, then we will be where we're moving. So it's very dependent, but along with that we're also thinking about a backup plan. Obviously Alex being away, he might not be here for the birth, and that is one thing I've had to prepare myself for and still preparing myself for. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. But we are trying to put plans into place for if Alex can't be here. So we know that Carter will be going to my mum's, and from there that's about all we know so far. But I've got another 14 weeks yet, so I've got 14 weeks to plan it. I'll get there eventually. My phone's just gone off and I'm willing to bet it's Alex, which is perfect timing seeing as I'm talking about him. But anyway guys, let's go show you my bump. Guys, so this is a bump from the front. I'm just wearing cozy pyjamas, bottoms and a top today. But this is from the front. That's from the left side. And the other side. You know, I never know what to do with my hands. The other side. From the front. And from the other side. It's getting quite big now, and it's quite low as well. Anyway guys, I hope you have enjoyed my 26-week update. I will be doing one again in 2 weeks' time, like always on a Friday, with my 28-week update. As I said, I have a midwife appointment for my 28 weeks, so I'll get to update you on that. And anyway guys, I will see you soon. If you like this video, then give it a thumbs up, comment, and please don't forget to subscribe. It really helps support our channel. Right guys, we'll see you in the next video. Bye.